Boy, oh, what's up, my people? Back like never left. Yeah. You know what is, yeah? Man like Nines just dropped Crop Circle, and I'm here to do an analysis on the album. You understand, innit? I love the album. I listened to Crop Circle, the first one when it came out. That was around like 2 years or 3 years ago. I can't remember. But yeah. He came up with this second one, and there's a movie coming out soon. You understand? So yeah, we're just going to talk about the album. And the album, I've listened to the album. The album, if I'm to rate it over 10, I'm going to give it like 9. I'm going to give it 9 because the album literally is more like a storytelling. This is not your average UK cliche rap. This is proper storytelling. You see, so the album has about 15 songs, yeah? The album has about 15 songs, and I've listened to them one by one, beat by beat for word, and I'm going to be doing an analysis on what each song is all about, right? And obviously what they are trying to say in that song. You get me? I really shout out Nines for this one. So he had one, Highly Blessed, with Scraps and Wretch for each. I think this one he probably recorded this since, because I think Scraps is locked up. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Favela, I like that one. Then I love Calendar. I think Calendar is just one of my favorites. You know, it's just talking about the girly side of this life. You get me? It's talking about the girly side of this life. You know? Nothing Like Me with Emon Show. So yeah, I like that one as well. Tony Soprano. I did a reaction to Tony Soprano. If you've not watched it, please go watch it. And we had other things in it. So notable artists on this album, we have the likes of Fats, J Styles, you know, those boys, ICE boys. Then we have Clavish. You know, Clavish now is really holding it down for the UK rap scene. Clavish. We have Naf Smalls in it. I don't know how to pronounce that, if it's Nafish Smalls or Naf Smalls, whatever. We have the one with Pot of Paper. You know, there used to be something that them mans in the UK used to be like, who has more bars, who's a lyricist, Nines or Potter, you understand? So yeah, the album is a 9 over 10 for me, you know, and I think the movie is coming out soon. If it's not out now, yeah, and that's it. So let me give you the brief history of the first track on the album, that is Intro. So Intro is being him talking about the time where he released that Crop Circle one, the first one. When he released that song, then he started getting the buzz, like the hype was gassing, the hype was everything. So he said that he had to focus more on that album. Yeah, that album was one that brought him the fame and everything. So he had to buy Benz for it. I think he said his dad or his guys. I didn't really hear that part well. Then he said he has to buy his mommy range. So when his music career like literally started getting racks off his music, he had to pass his trap line to Midge. You know, Midge, I think Midge is his right hand guy, so he was now more in the studio, but he was still doing up sometimes one or two, isn't it? So he said he now noticed, and so the deal was Midge is going to handle the trap line and be delivering, I think, his own share, blah 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 blah. And obviously, so he said he started noticing that the money that he was getting was low, and like it was kind of low. So he fucked it, and he was like, yeah, fuck it. So he had to go and meet the guy, link the plug in Spain. So when he linked the guy in Spain, he now had to talk to the guy, blah blah blah, to get more re-up. You understand? To get more re-up. And so when they were trying to bring it down in and all of that on the M way, they got back. So that was the time he now went to jail. The last time he went to jail for this. So yeah, that's it. So that's just the beginning of the intro. It's a mad one. You don't know.
On the back of my range.
On my range.
You know, on me ain't no snatching my chain. They killed Nipsey
Hussle
Hussle on his own block.
Hey.
They killed Young Dope on his own block.
They
killed Lil Snoop on his own block. Niggas come for me, I'm emptying his whole Glock.
Boy!
Money, I don't need fame. So much flavors, I should do a verses with weed strain. On my watch.
What's up guys? Yes, so this is the one for Highly Blessed, you know. So this is the second track on the album, and I'm gonna talk well on the second track, you know. Highly Blessed, you know, he had Scraps and he had Wretch 32 on this one. So basically, the theme of this album, the message was him saying he's blessed. Basically, he said, regardless of the fame, still out here in the streets, on the block, still doing up things that if you come for him, he'll still show you that he's still a street guy. He spoke about other things that have been happening in the street. He spoke about the Nipsey Hussle situation. He spoke about the Young Dove situation, that it's still your own block people that will still do you the most. He said Nipsey died on his block, and that's true. He said Young Dove died on his block, and yeah, that's still fucking, sorry for the vulgar, and that's still true. It's still just the same. Your closest enemy are your friends. So that was what he was basically speaking on. You know, it's a message. You lot that are still kind of in the street life, I would really like you to just listen to this album. Nines is an OG, you know, big man thing. Yeah, shout out Nines. I feel you for this one. Highly blessed message. And Rich, thank you for years. And Scraps, you know, Scraps to actually kill this part, you know. I can't do a bare reaction to it to be so long. And yeah. But
another hit. So to carry them, bro, and lay back to the strip. I ain't no underdog. I run the block, pull up with his AK, left 500 shots.
Bow, bow.
Fire like it's Tekken. Anytime I go to drop house right in a second. Tried to bring my nigga through, but I gave him the wrong.
Welcome, people. What you just heard was Favela with J Styles on the hook. You get me? Shout out J Styles. Your hook was catchy and mad. You get me? So obviously, Favela is just a bumpy, noddy kind of rap beat, you know, the UK style. You get me? You get that thing in it. But obviously, he's just still talking about the block life, you know, talking about the YGs, talking about him still having his gun on his hip. Regardless, it's still just a normal rap style. So musically, I think this one is just a normal UK bumpy type of rap, slow, and you get me, kind of beat, you know. Favela too, he did well on this. I love this one as well, you know. Shout out Nines, Nina with the Nina. You know what? I like this one too, you know. It's just something where you're driving on the M way. You get me? Just be, you know, nodding and nuddy. You get me?
I spend my weekends with the fam. So don't judge me like I'm speaking on the stand.
Some old school raps.
Cause all my hoes is a 10. And next week I do it all over again.
Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. With the knee, my niggas. So yeah, this is Calendar, the 4th song on the album. Trust me, this is my favorite. If you ask me, you know, it's just reality of life. It's just what life is in. If you have money, you could get away with anything, right? So basically, what Nine was saying in this one, yeah, is he spoke about his life in general in terms of his relationship with the other gender, the gender that, yeah, those wicked ones, innit? You get me? Them girlies, he said basically he has a girl for the whole, like he has each girl for a particular day. So if you listen to the intro of this song here, you will notice the girl he links on Tuesday wanted another slot, right? And he was like, she was getting mad. You will hear it in this one. She was getting mad, like, yeah, why are you fucking calling me Tuesday? Her name is Shanice. So her name is Shanice. She was saying, why are you calling me Tuesday? My name is Shanice. Yada, you get me? So basically he said, fucking hell, man, that thing went down. Sorry about that, man. So yeah, basically he said that he has a girl, it comes to links on Monday, that the baby he links on Monday is a supermodel, blah, blah, blah. But he would have stayed with her, but she pies too much. She's the pie freak, you get me? Every now and then she's always in a party. And he said it's Tuesday's bitch, the one, Shanice. Yeah? It's Tuesday's bitch, Shanice. She has a very big breast. But, and she gives the best, you know, sucky, you get me? That's what Nina said, you know. I'm not Nina. I can't vouch in it. But yeah, he said it's Wednesday bitch. I think that Wednesday bitch is the craziest blood. How would you have, he said his Wednesday bitch literally has a man that plays for Chelsea. But you still ain't my man. Are you not okay with the football money? Bro, it's crazy, man. He said these bitches, you can't certify them, innit? Then he said his Thursday's bitches is Insta bad, like his Thursday bitch that links him on Thursday is an Insta baddie, yeah, but She has nothing in her fridge, blah blah blah. She just does it for the gram, has nothing going on well in her life. Yeah. And as well said, it's Friday's bitch could have been the main one, but she's always using Nina for sugar daddy kind of situation. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Come on, I can't lie. And he said Saturday, Sunday, he spent it with the fam, probably with his nuclear family or his gang with the man them, you get me? So that's what literally he said in one part. And the chorus, the person that took the chorus, you know, mad one. I like that old style of old school rap vibe you brought into this one. Then he also did the zodiac sign, blah blah blah. He has girls of every zodiac sign. He spoke about his Capricorn chick, but like she tries too much, blah blah blah. His Scorpion chick lies too much. She's a fucking liar, man. And his Tasha's bitch always feeling like the boss, you know. Sasha's always feeling like the boss, but then the Sagittarius chicks would have been the person, but like she rolls with a new person on a daily basis or weekly basis. I can't say it. Yeah, he says he links his Libra chicks when he's high, like when he wants to smoke up, he calls his Libra chick. Probably she's a stoner, like, you get me. And as well, his main chick could have been the Gemini, but she's as crazy as his Libra chick, you get me. His Aquarius chick doesn't show him love. That's what he said. He said his Aries chick always hold a grudge. He said he loves his Cancer chick, but her temper is so high that he almost crashed his whip one time. You get me? What the fuck is going on? Why is this thing fooling, man? So yeah, he spoke about his Virgo chick. She doesn't listen for shit. She's a blockhead, you get me? And he spoke about his Leo chick, always staying by his side, but she has too much pride. Yeah. And you see, now the last one, he didn't talk about prices, you know, obviously he just did a punchline right there. But this is my favorite song on this album, if you ask me. Shout Nina with the Nina. This is a cold one. The arrangement is mad. Boom. I'm on show with the oh no. You ain't not like me, nigga. You ain't not like Alright guys, so yeah, nothing like me. The 5th track on the album is with Emon Show. You know, Emon Show is the guy. I don't know, Emon Show's rap style is different, you know. Obviously, this one still speaks about Nine's life, you know. But Emon Show added a bit flavor, you know. If you hear the beginning, he said if he was Emon Show, he would fucking girls, bitches with his mask on, yada, and he will pass them like nothing happened, like, you get. So this one is a cool one, but like the music style of it, Emon Show, you know that that rap no more, you get me? You know, I like the hook, you know. Emon Show, big ups for this one. Emon Show spoke well on this, you know. It's Emon Show, you get me? The man with the mask. Man like Emon Show, big ups to you for this one. Shut. Look at what the weed man done. Look at what the weed man done. So yeah, this is Weedman featuring Lilo Gold, right? I really liked her hook. Her hook was, look at what the Weedman done. Look at what the Weedman done. But it was catchy, it was calming. I don't smoke, but obviously I respect all stoners. You lot do it for a reason, cause. So he just spoke about him and Midge making millies on this weed deals things. Yeah. That was like the whole message of this Weedman story. But in terms of musically, it was calming. It was calm, just little solemn. Look, this is something you should listen to when you wake up in the morning. For those people that roll weeds and all of them things, just when you want to like roll up your spliff and things, you get me. Just listen to this. It's a calm one. Trust me, it's a mad one. All right, cool.
See a concert, 100 niggas deep. Beats when niggas violate, you can't sleep outside the mom's house in the bushes with a heat.
Alright, rap.
See a pussy there on ITV.
Yeah, this is what is beef. We put up paper, a very classic rap. These two are two rappers that trust me, everyone wants to see, you know. Nines, we put up paper. So the title of this is What is Beef, right? So he was talking about basically the street life. So if you know, Nines is from Church Road, Northwest as well. Paper is from East London, Newham. So yeah, these two are coming from different angle and telling you what is beef. They spoke about the reality of beef, that once you're involved, you're in fully, that once you're in this beef thing, you have beef or you gang, you would not be at rest. You have to be moving your family from here to there. And as well as they spoke about guys, what the fuck? They spoke about the reality of your friends telling you they got your back, but in the real sense they don't have your back. So Nines even made reference to a guy called Jazz. He said if Nines' life ever gets taken, right? Jazz, I'll try to check about Jazz, innit? But Jazz is going to make sure everyone goes down as well. You get me? That kind of situation. And he spoke about Keys. Keys is his right hand man that I think he's locked up here. And he said he made mention that if you fuck with Kelly, you're gonna do something. I really didn't get that, but yeah, it is what it is. That's just the basic message of this.
The fight over nitties. Now it's to dates and all of these bitches ask me to sign on the titties. Sign on the titties. Won't see me in the club and no shank. Fam always bring my Strally. Before I went jail, I was selling stars with the bricks of Army.
The 9th track on this album, Crop Circle 2, is Different Leagues, featuring Clavish and Nat Smalls. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Nafi Smalls or Nat Smalls, isn't it? But yeah. So this is just portraying Nines' versatility. You know, our generation of rap. Nines is not from our generation, and you know them Clavish, Nat Smalls, and them boys. The style of the way they sing and everything is way different from how it was done here. So Nines just portrayed a new style, and obviously Nines is Nines. You get me? Nina with the Nina, smoke with the smoke. You get me? So obviously the main message of this song on this album was just because it's talking about bare times where they used to fight on the blocks over girls, or the fight with like. The main thing is girls, but right now, you know, they have the money. They can get anything they want to get, you know. It's just money. Money is power. Trust me. You don't need to stack up your peas. Yeah. So that's just the main message of this song. Yeah, I liked Nat Smalls for his hook. And Clavish, obviously Clavish is actually doing serious mazzers right now. You get me? Shout out Clavish. You don't know. Smokey said. Jazz.
Wouldn't believe what I made off of weed, and if the trap was a sport, I'd be the face of the league.
Nah.
We had the wing shot.
Yeah. What's up? This is Nines, Nina with the Nina, the track 10 on this album. You know, obviously the message in this one is basically him talking about success, right? He spoke about him having bare wristwatch, just like living the lifestyle, flying out, you know what it is, buying things for people. He spoke about him doing Millie Rock in his what the fuck did they call this wristwatch? I can't remember the name. He made mention now. Fuck. So he said doing Millie Rock with his Richard Millie, something thereabout. So you get me? Yeah. So he's just talking about success. What they prayed for when they were much younger is now happening right now. So now they played Hennis in the sky. That's just then he sleeps in hotels, you know, big man thing. So that's just what Nina is trying to tell you, that sometimes you dream, you can achieve it. You get me? It's normal. You feel me? And Nina with the Nina. That's what this message is telling you. Bow. Me, no one for the world. I like this one. Fuck the World, track 11 on Crop Circle 2, the album. You know, obviously this one is the message. Let me start from the style of music. This old school bumpy rap, you know, them likes of Rick Ross back then. The style You get me? The NAS kind of stuff, you get me? So yeah, that kind of BA, and Sha takes the author, Sha Koj Radical, you get me? So the message of this song is fuck the world, you know. What he did was he spoke about, you know, the world being like, I don't know how to explain it, but basically the message is don't listen to, it's not everything everyone tells you you should do, and as well as the world is not going to pray for your success, that kind of thing. He spoke about the time, he was reminiscing about the time where he was still jogging, was still doing up this thing, then he's suffering from PTSD, where he feds raided his room, his house, his yard, and like, you know, that kind of situation. He spoke about Google trying to read people's mind, you get me? That's like invasion of privacy. He spoke about unemployment rates, you know, spoke about bare lot of things, then why certain people do certain things, you get me? So it's just literally fuck the world is nothing, you get me? And that's just what this is all about. You lot should fuck with this album. It's actually cool, man. Bye.
Tell them pagans, let's go. I'm sitting here strapped like I'm faced with death row.
Hey.
I brought a Uzi. I had drones bringing kid packs on the prison yard like
Shut up.
They wonder what goes on inside of my brain when I'm for me. I'm willing to die for these chains.
Boo-boosh.
Now the gang taking pictures in Cancun, bitch dying a dimple on my face.
So yeah, what's up, my niggas? Yes, I love this album. Let's continue in it. This is track 12 on the Crop Circles album, yeah, and this Line of Fire part 6 featured Fats, J Styles was in track 2, you know, that's Favela, and Little Torment and Streets, right? Obviously I've had encounters, I've listened to more Fats, J Styles and Streets, yeah. I heard Little Torment on this verse and he's kind of cold, you know, it's cold, you know. But Streets and Fats, you know, obviously your Gangland with CB was crazy, and you lot actually delivered on this one. So basically the message of this album literally is telling us, basically it's just more, they touch different part of life. They touch streets, they touch money, they touch violence, basic things, you know. So there was a bar, I think it was Streets that said it. He said when his young G's tell them they've done one thing, something, he now said something there about they did it twice. Let me find that part. Hold on. Yeah, this is it. Scored twice. So he said his little bro said he scored, then he said he scored it twice. He did the brace, bro. Bow. So yeah, it's very, very crazy. You know those boys, ICE boys, mad boys, don't know, smoke, he said.
Imagine my brother Idol's on the run for an M. I'm in college. I literally 3rd day or 4th day in college. My mum was on me to do a course. I jumped on a little plumbing course. But it's like 3 days in. Them times man's called me saying, yo, Idol's got grabbed. I'm like, fucking no.
So this is track 13. I really love this one, yeah. Obviously, bro, the title of this is Letter to Hydro, right? So if you listen to this song, initially he was speaking on the phone with someone. So he said, was talking about the time when he got into Collie, and there about 4 days or 5 days after, his mom registered him for a plumbing course, right? Like, before I knew it, the man them called him that Hydro has been bagged. Like, fuck. I think Hydro was one of the top trappers in the blocks, and you get me, was one of the most top trappers in the blocks. So they said they arrested him. No, I think they said he was trying to leave the country for an M charge, right? But he bagged him at the airport, something there about, and he was still a serious trapper in the end, and that kind of situation. So when they told him, so his friends now literally told him that Hydro said he wants he wants 9 particularly to handle the line. That is his trap phone, yeah. So when he told him to handle the line, the trap phone, and Nance was like, raw blood, I'm just 16, you get me? That, like, I'm just 16, what do you mean? So but he was doing it sarcastically because he was just too young. Like, why, of all people they sought to give the chat line to, it's Nines they gave the chat line to. So obviously that went on. So when Nines got the chat line, he told his college friends that they would never see him in school again. And yeah, that's it, innit? So he spoke at the ending. Hydro spoke at the ending of the song, the interlude, right? And I think Hydro is riding 30 years, so Nines was like shouting in the raw. Well, if he could do, you will have fast forward the time, yada yada yada. But I'm sure this is a strong salute to Hydro. Hydro, I don't know you, but I'll find you and I'll shout you. You get me? Bow.
You come like Lulu and A100. I pull up in the AMG. You bring that bitch Nova Coffee, that chicken KFC. I made it out the hood. I'm inspiring the youth. Oh yeah, snipers on the roof. Northwest ballers. I get so much dome in my studio that is literally here. This chick's on.
So yeah, he's just talking about his life, how he went from trapping. Now he's a millionaire, he can do what he wants, you know. So it's just telling you, do not give up. Basically, I think that's just the tone of this Hear Me Out song. Do not give up. Regardless, you might face trials and tribulations, you might face L's, but trust me, turn your L's to W's. You know, this is an L, this is an L. If you just took it, it's a W. Turn your L's to W. Is it done now? Smoky settings.
I ain't chilling on the corners, I'm in the park pushing on a swing with my daughters. They fought cause I stopped trapping that I can't write. Tell them crabs I don't give a fuck what happened last night. Old niggas reminiscing cause that's all they can do. Time flies, my little niggas, make sure that ain't you. He's scared to get a job, but he might as well. It ain't cool being fat, son, doing time in jail. Nowadays I be in the type of party where you ain't gonna watch.
So yeah, we've come to the last track of this album and he titled it Outro, right? So he said, I'm tapped out, yada yada. So basically the message of this song is like, bro, he's just trying to say so the beginning was like, I don't know who's trapping, I don't know who is this, I doesn't know. It's like basically that self-snitching, blah 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 kind of situation, yeah. And obviously he's now talking about how it is that everyone thought he was going to be on the block trapping forever, but right now he doesn't really even have that time again. That he gave it back to his young G and he's trying to do better things for the world. He's trying to shoot music that at this age, why would you still be running away from the feds? That he's probably 30 plus, and obviously, bro, he's not a teenager that, or you that has to be jogging, running, legging it from the jakes and that. So he's just saying, bro, he's focused on more important things, and he now made reference to his record, Zeno Records, that's Zeno record, that's the new Rockefeller, yada yada yada. You get me? Smoky settings. Don't worry, I hope to join Zeno Records. I'm an A&R guy, and get me, I make music a couple of times, but yeah, no, I'm not just on the studio thing. You get me? Bow! Thank everyone for supporting. It's Cholo, Smoky Settings. You know the things. More reactions. You know how it is. Support my channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye!